anything that you do slightly bad, they'll try to blow it out of proportion and make you seem worse. For example, I was watching the debut game of the NBA season yesterday with the Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors, and Russell Westbrook has acquired a narrative that he's not a good basketball player. He's this, he's that, he's that, he's that, he's that, to the point to where it's messed with his confidence, and he struggled with that last season. But today, last night, he had a pretty good performance. They lost the game, not because of him, not because of LeBron, not because of Anthony Davis, but at the end of the day, people want to take clips. They want to take small pieces of the game of where he might have airballed or something like that and try to create a narrative. I mean, you had Hall of Fame NBA players at halftime saying that Russell Westbrook needs to get traded when he was doing one of the best jobs out there on the floor. You see, they already have created a narrative about Westbrook. They want him to be traded, so they're going to keep creating these these overhyped, these overdramatic stories to try to make him feel like he needs to go and try to get the people to keep bullying this man. If my cat jumps on me, she's going to her bed. But because she's acting like she's getting ready to get on somewhere. But anyways, they'll try to keep heightening the content surrounding that narrative so that they can get to the source. Guys, let me tell you something. If you know who you are and you know what you're doing and you know what your purpose is, whatever blogs, whatever people say negative things about you on the internet, do not let it become all the noise that's in your head. We have a lot of noise. We constantly have noise going on in our minds. But do not let the negative criticisms of other people who do not live in your circumstances dictate what you're going to do. Because they try to do that. And the minute that they can knock you off your square, they feel like they've completed something. Imagine if when I said do this and do that, like as far as the following goes when I come in here, if people came in and say negative things and then I said, oh man, I'm sorry, this isn't working, I'm losing views. No, I stand on what I say. So this is what I love doing. I'm going to stand on what I do and I stand on what I say. There will be consequences to that. You see, I'm completely aware of that. In fact, I think that everybody, when they do certain things, they need to be necessarily aware of the consequences, whether it's positive or negative. But it's what are you going to do from there? Are you going to keep going? Or are you going to let them get to you? And you don't need to let them get to you because you will not be able to have any sustainable success over a long period of time if you're thin-skinned. So what I will say is I use Russell Westbrook as an example because he's a proverb of how they're trying to paint a narrative and, they're trying to destroy someone's confidence. Don't let this internet destroy your confidence. Enjoy how you look. If you feel like you can improve on talking, improve on your talking. But don't let somebody else tell you what you need to improve on unless you seek it. If you ask them, it's different. But everybody wants to give their opinion when they're not even asked nowadays. You'll see a lot of people come in my live and they say, do this, Maki, do this, Maki, do this, do that. I never asked you guys what I need to do. You see, now if you send in donations, now you guys can pick topics, and if I decide to speak about it, I will. But I stand on what I do and what I want to say. Do not let this internet change your direction in life because of negative criticisms. And with that being said, I'm going to read the comment section, and if you guys would like me to stay for an additional 5 minutes, I need to see 500 roses. But after I read these comments, if I don't see the roses, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this live and get on to the next episode. Roses from Jewel. Shout out to AKA Money for the follow. Shout out to Jewel for 10 roses. Thank you so much. I love your Chucky doll. Thank you. You guys want to see? Mr. Chucky right here. Yep. Hello. Join the family for real. Facts. Okay, man. So I don't see any more comments pertaining to the topic, and I don't see any roses coming through. That's completely fine. Thank you guys for staying tuned. If you haven't tapped the follow and the bell button, do so now. And I hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Peace.